Good morning, girls and boys. Today is our second week we're doing art, and that's the Monday. And what we're going to do is this one in 2 days. So we're going to do it today. It's going to stand until Friday when we're going to finish it. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we're going to draw something nice. And today, Monday and Friday, we're going to make our paper bowl out of paper mache. And what we need for this is newspaper. You can see here, I've taken the newspaper that got delivered to me at my door, and I've cut it. I've taken it here, and I've cut it into long strips. Well, I've torn it. If you tear it along, if this is the top of my paper here, and I tear it down, it tears very easy. Then I've got my long strips, and then I've torn the long strips into smaller strips. I want you to get ready. If you've got some Vaseline or oil, a cup of water. I'm going to use a tablespoon of white glue, school glue. Got a mixing bowl. I've got a spoon. I'm going to decide what I'm going to make my bowl, what shape. I've got this Tupperware one upside down. I've got this little stainless steel one and this enamel one. So I'm going to decide now which one am I going to use. But before we get to that, I'm going to take my big mixing bowl and I'm going to take my 1 cup of warm water. Don't turn the tap on hot. This is just warm. And I'm going to put that into my mixing bowl. So girls and boys, I've taken my glue, took a tablespoon of my school glue that I'm pouring into my bowl, and I'm going to give that a good stir, a nice mix up all around. See, it's dissolving. It's almost all dissolved already because the water's warm. So we're going to stir it and stir it and stir it until it's warm. Not warm, but dissolved. Mrs. Van Vuren is getting a bit cold today and not thinking straight. So that's my glue that's dissolved in the water, in the warm water. And now can you see my little silver bowl and my plastic one and glass one? I've put Vaseline on. If you look carefully, you'll see all around. Excuse the way my hands look, but I've been tearing up the newspaper and doing lots of other crafts at the same time. So now we're going to work on a piece of plastic. So I've taken a grocery bag underneath and I've set my bowls on top. Can you see there? And they've all got some Vaseline on. So now I'm going to take my spoon to one side. My paper that I've torn up now, I'm going to dip it in the bowl. Can you see I'm making sure it's very saturated? And I'm going to put it over this bowl. I'm going to let it take shape, all flat over there. So what I'm going to do now, girls and boys, I'm going to put a few strips in my water here. Can you see there? Not a lot, just a few at a time. And I'm going to take them out and I'm going to put it carefully over my bowl until this whole thing is covered. So girls and boys, as you can see, on this one, the longer one I've taken my strips of paper, put them in the water, in my water and glue, and I've made sure to put it everywhere over this bowl. Tap it down one at a time, don't be in a hurry. Make the edges nice and smooth. See, it's flat. So we've got no crinkles and along the side. You're going to continue around and around your bowl with paper. Make sure you've got at least 6 layers of paper over your bowl because you want it to be strong. You don't want it to go all this work and when we take the mold off the bottom and then it falls to pieces because there's not enough paper. So here's my little one that you can see I'm putting on. What I want you to make sure you do is make sure that you press it down and make sure that you cross it. Don't put them all in the same direction. So you can see if there's a seam this way, then put one this way and this way. Don't do them all in the same direction. And this little piece, this water and glue that you've got left, don't throw it away, because what I want you to do is you're going to let this stand somewhere to dry, and we're only going to take it off and paint it on Friday. But what I want you to do is to keep this and keep your paper. And tomorrow I want you to go and have a look at it and pat it, feel where it's dry and where you think you might need some more. And then tomorrow you could add another layer or two of paper and let it dry again. And Wednesday, add another layer of paper with your, so you don't throw this away, you're going to put another layer on. Today I've got 5 layers on, tomorrow I'll put one more, 6. Wednesday, 7. Then I'm going to leave it, absolutely leave it outside to dry until Friday, when we're going to take it off and we're going to paint it. I hope you enjoy doing this. Leave it aside somewhere safe where the doggies don't eat it, or your sisters play with it, or your brothers. Ask mommy to help you and put it away somewhere. I'm going to take mine off this packet because it's all run at the bottom, and I'm going to put it on another packet, and I'm going to put it outside in the sun to dry once I've got my 5 layers. This one's got 3, so it's still quite thin. Can you see on that side? But this one have got at least 4. So I want to do 5 here, 5 there. I'm going to put it to dry. Tomorrow a layer, the next day and the next day. So at least I think we're going to have 8 layers when we're done. And we'll leave it the whole of Thursday to dry until Friday morning. Then I'm going to meet you back here at this video and we're going to complete it. And we're going to have 2 bowls that we've created ourselves. Okay, girls and boys, enjoy and do this. And I'll see you tomorrow with a nice drawing. So girls and boys, this is the next day. I've waited until this is totally dry. Can you see? It's dry, dry, dry. Both of mine. Now I'm going to use my leftover water and glue and paper. I have added another tablespoon of glue to my water to make it a little bit stronger. I don't know if it's necessary. And now I'm going to cover my whole bowl again. I'm going to make sure I pat it down. There we go. And there we go. And I'm going to continue now with both my bowls, and I'm going to let it dry. I'm going to do the same tomorrow, and then I'm going to let it dry till Friday, when we're going to take it out of its little bowl that we've put it in, and we're going to decorate it. When we decorate it, we're going to cover it in a very thin layer of PVA glue, which is white glue, like this glue. It's wood glue or school glue, any of the white glue. We're going to a certain mixture, we're going to dilute it, and it will act as a varnish over our bowl. So that is what we're going to do on Friday after we have painted it. But for now, what we're going to do is we're just going to continue layering it. See what I've done here? It's gone over on itself. Don't let it fold on itself. Open it and make it nice and flat so there's no bulges. Okay, girls and boys, enjoy this, and I'll see you with this exercise and this project on Friday.